lead the industry relations team for United Dairy Industry of Michigan, your dairy checkoff. It's my honor to work for you and the entire dairy community in our shared mission to promote Michigan dairy to consumers through education and innovation, and to instill consumer trust in our farmers and dairy foods, and to grow the dairy community. Now, let's hear from some of my UDIM team members about the exciting things our team has been working on.
We offer chocolate milk grants to the Michigan High School Athletic Association, many kids who are food insecure. And while we promote this as a sports nutrition grant, for some kids, it's just nutrition. We want to build that lifelong dairy consumer.
School meals are not what they used to be, contrary to popular belief. The Moogle After Schools grant program at UDIM provides equipment, marketing materials, and technical assistance from our staff to help support innovation in school meals programs across the state. Anything from blenders for smoothies to hot chocolate dispensing machines to serve during the cold months in Michigan.
We know that students are most likely to drink milk and eat other dairy foods if they know where their food comes from. Farm-to-school curriculum are materials created and shared with teachers that they can use in their classroom. One of our big projects are virtual farm tours. And this is another, an opportunity for the next generation of consumers to see firsthand what happens on our dairy farms.
Now, let's talk about ways we are reaching other consumers like Gen Z and millennial parents.
Events have always been and continue to be an important part of the overall strategy of reaching our consumers at places where dairy is not expected. We love having a presence at places where dairy's goodness can be appreciated in a unique way, like at a sporting event, on a college campus for a healthy treat between classes. Ultimately, it gets people thinking about adding more milk to their cart during their next grocery stop.
Dairy influencers have a huge impact on behalf of dairy farmers. By our estimate, last year alone, influencers helped us create about 7.5 million impressions, which is how many people we were able to touch with dairy's message.
Our goal is to meet consumers where they are, both in person and online. We do this through the programs Ryan and Elena mentioned, along with many more. Next, Courtney will share how our team works with partners to ensure all Michiganders have access to dairy nutrition.
Well, milk is one of the most requested items at food banks and the least likely to be donated. It isn't shelf stable, transportation can be difficult, and so UDIM works proactively with our food banks on behalf of our Michigan dairy farmers to ensure that they not only provide dairy foods, but also have the infrastructure to store and distribute fresh dairy. 2 years ago, at the start of the pandemic, our dairy farmers came to us and said, there is need in our local communities. And so we started a grant program which provided a dairy cooler and dairy food starter grant dollars to food pantries. And to date, we have placed 61 coolers, funded 10 infrastructure grants, and 25 dairy food grants.
And last but not least, we have resources for you as dairy farmers and the dairy community. We distribute a monthly e-newsletter and text messages to keep you updated about state and national checkoff programs. If you don't already receive these updates, be sure to sign up.
Michigan dairy farmers need a crisis plan because in the heat of the moment, there are so many things that are happening that need to be taken care of. And sometimes we're not thinking clearly because we're trying to figure out the situation. A crisis plan helps us to determine beforehand who's going to be taking care of what aspect. UDIM has a crisis plan that can be completed by each farm.
I hope these examples give you an overview of how the UDIM team is part of your farm team. For more information about our programs, listen to the full radio interviews and check out the resources on milkmeansmore.org. If you want to learn more about dairy promotion or have any questions, please contact any member of the UDIM team. We appreciate all that you do for the dairy community. Your team is here for you anytime of any day.